From the Paradise Hotel in East Peoria, this is the 45th Annual Easterseals Telethon, a celebration of giving.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for the final 2 hours of the 45th Annual Easterseals Telethon. We are coming to you live from the Paradise Hotel in East Peoria. I'm Lauren Langer, joined by my co-host this evening, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates, and we have former WMBD anchor Bob Larson.
Thank you very much, and Steve Thompson is here too, the man.
Yeah, also joining us, Steve Thompson, Easterseals CEO and President. Now, Steve, tonight is a celebration of giving, as well as a celebration of Easterseals' 100 years of service to children and families in our community. Now, congratulations on 100 years of milestones and progress for children with disabilities and developmental delays.
Well, Chris, thank you so much, and we are so excited about our 45th anniversary. We're excited about our 100th anniversary, and we're so grateful to WMBD TV. We could not do this without all of you, our good friends and supporters from WMBD. So as we celebrate 100 years, what we're really excited about is not only looking back, but really looking forward to our second century of service. So, great night.
And also, just a reminder, between the two Easterseals Service Centers in Peoria and, of course, one over in Bloomington, we also have the Easterseals Learning Academy in Germantown Hills. And don't forget the Timber Point Outdoor Center on Lake Bloomington. Easterseals, get this, has served 5,800 children just last year. And with your generous support tonight, I know we can continue to go into the second century.
And tonight we're celebrating some of those major milestones reached by the children of Easterseals, and we're also celebrating their families who helped them.
And we certainly couldn't do it without our generous sponsors, so we'd love to thank the Paradise Hotel Casino, Wyman Group, Running Central, and SEFCU. Thanks to these underwriting sponsors, all of the funds raised here tonight and throughout the telethon will go directly to help the kids.
All right, thanks, Steve. Hey, you know what? Let's check in now with WMBD TV's Eugene Daniel, Shelby Roberts, and Yvonne Greer on the phone banks with our volunteers.
Thank you, Chris, and good evening, everyone. We are so excited to be here, part of the Easterseals Telethon. We are here with a whole host of Easterseals families, volunteers, and donors. Each one of them has their own telephone number, and we'll introduce you to them as the evening progresses.
Yeah, so please call 309-687-2009 to make your pledge, or you can call the volunteers directly.
That's right. We are so excited to be with all of you today. Now it's time to really get this telethon started. Each year, physical therapist Gretchen Meyer, along with Marita Brake and Eric Nelson, write and compose and perform a song that becomes the Easterseals theme song each and every year throughout the year.
And this year actually marks the 18th consecutive year they've created a masterpiece inspired by the kids. So please enjoy 100 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, come on, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, come on, we're going for a record, 12, 13,
we're in this together, no one is alone. We're taking this on, we've always known. We have the passion, the purpose, the plan, making a difference wherever we can. For 100 years, we've had a mission. For 100 years, we still have a vision. To give a gift, to change a life, to heal a heart one child at a time. There's strength in numbers, it only takes one. Believe in the future where healing is done. We'll come together with one goal in mind. We will move mountains one step at a time. For 100 years, we've had a mission. For 100 years, we still have a vision to give take part. Raise up, reach high, the future's in sight. See yourself in it. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits.
I've been with Easterseals since I was 3 weeks old, and I just turned 21. I had the same therapist for 17 years of my life, Angela DeLoss, through every single surgery, every single bit of home program, taught me how to ride a bike. When I got my first car, they helped me drive stick shift. When I decided I wanted to play baseball, we found out a way to play baseball. There's so many milestones that they were like, okay, we're going to do that. There wasn't a, no, that's not possible.
Every person has the right to be heard, the right to take part. Raise up, reach high, the future's in sight. See yourself in it. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits. For 100 years, we've had a mission. For 100 years, we still have a vision. To give a gift, to change a life, to heal a heart one child at a time. For 100 years.
Joining me right now is our physical therapist, Gretchen Meyer, who actually wrote that song, and she wrote the 100 years. Gretchen, thanks for being here. I understand you have been at Easterseals longer than anybody else. Now, we won't reveal the number of years, but this is the 17th year you've done that song. How do you come up with the songs?
Well, the song is, I have a co-writer, Marita Brake, and I want to give credit also to Eclipse Studio in Normal, where the song is recorded and mixed and mastered. The ideas just come. The idea for this one was really easy because it is the 100th year, the 100th anniversary, and so we really wanted to showcase what things were like, back then, and what things are like now, and how much different they are.
Now, the 17th year, so how did you come up with doing the songs? Because now it's become a part of this program every year.
I just come up with an idea. I mean, I listen to what people say, what parents tell me, things that I hear on the radio, think, wow, that would make a great song, or that really would strike somebody in the heart.
Well, I'll tell you, you've just done a masterful job every year, and this year is no exception. But again, we're looking forward to the 101st and the next song. And when will you be thinking about that?
Well, I actually already have a couple of extras, so it'll be a choice as to which one comes next.
Okay. Gretchen, multi-talented, and I must say has been at Easterseals longer than anybody else. Give her a big hand. I'll tell you, she's been there helping the kids and doing the songs each and every year. Thanks a lot, Gretchen, for being here. And right now, let's go to Shelby.
All right, thanks so much, Bob. We're having a good time over here kicking things off at our phone banks. The lines are ringing. Joining me now, we've got Lindsay as well as Dustin and 6-year-old Lucas. He's been picking up these phones for them. Lindsay, let's start with you guys. Why did you feel it was so important to come on out here?
We have been just touched by Easterseals really for as long as we can remember. We are both Limestone graduates, and they reached an incredible milestone this year, which I think we'll probably hear a little bit more about. But as a board member and just a member of the community, we couldn't think of a better organization.
Now, I want to go on over to Lucas. Lucas, you were able to do a really cool video to raise some money. What was that video about?
It was about Easterseals, about raising a lot of money, because we raised a lot of money last year and this year. So I just want to pass out some money so that we can get more money.
Oh, let's give him a round of applause. That is so great to see, Dustin, to be able to see this. How much were you guys able to raise?
Well, earlier today, I think we were up to $350 for Lucas already. So last year he made $1,000, so he's going to try to beat that.
Oh, we are so grateful that you guys are all joining, and you can give too. Again, this is kicking off, and we are so excited to be able to make this happen. So right now, we're going to toss it on over to Eugene to see what's happening over there.
All right, Shelby, I don't know about your side, but my side, we're having a good time tonight, are we not? All right, as you all are making those calls, I want to introduce you right now to Bree and Landon. Now, this is an Easterseals family. You were telling me that you've been involved when Landon was really young.
Yeah, when he was 1 year old, he started coming to Easterseals here in Peoria until he was 3. And they really credited him on how to learn how to walk when he was 3. So we're very thankful for him.
And now, not only are you walking, man, but you have quite the fashion. You picked this out yourself. Am I not correct?
Yes, sir, you are correct.
And you were telling me what inspired you to wear a bow tie today, Landon?
Because of my old-fat grandpa.
All right, I'm going to have to get some fashion tips from you later. You guys go ahead and call Bree and Landon. And now we have Jenny. Jenny, you and Mary have been here. You've been actually a part of Easterseals since the 70s?
1974.
What keeps you coming back each and every year to be a part of this community?
The work that they've done to help all the kids in the area.
Yeah, I mean, you hear all the stories. Any story in particular that stands out to you after 30-plus years?
Well, back in the day, it used to be a 24-hour event, and now it seems to have widened, but the timing has shortened. But that's okay because you guys raise the money quick, and we love it. Thank you.
And speaking of that money, call Jenny. You can see her number that's right there, or Bree and Landon, or anyone at these tables here today, as we are raising money for stories like Landon's, making an impact within Central Illinois. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and toss it over to Yvonne.
Thank you, Eugene. Eugene has thrown down the gauntlet on the other side of the room, so I say we match that energy. Can we get a little love for Easterseals on this side? I am here with Wes and Stacy Blumenshine. They work for Caterpillar, but they are longtime volunteers for Easterseals. Thank you very much for that. Wes, tell me first how you came to be involved with Easterseals.
Well, we started supporting Easterseals almost 20 years ago when we moved back to Central Illinois, and just fell in love with the mission of Easterseals, supporting children. I really don't think there's anything better that we can do in life than to support others and to help children live the lives that they deserve, I think, is a great use of our money. So we love Easterseals. I would challenge our friends and family and all our Washington friends, Morton friends, my Caterpillar colleagues, and everybody else to call in and support Easterseals.
I encourage them to do the same. Now, Stacy, 20 years is a long time. Any meaningful memories that you've made over the years?
Oh, I have made many memories with meeting all these wonderful families and children and being involved in the Easterseals Auxiliary Fashion Show. It's been a wonderful opportunity for me to give back to the community, and I encourage all of our friends and family to call in and support Easterseals.
Please do. You heard it, folks. Pick up the phone, call Easterseal. Every kid in Central Illinois deserves to have those milestones. Imagine, you're a mom, you're a dad, everybody wants to see their kid walk and run and play and tie their shoes, and imagine the moment that that doesn't happen when you think it should. Easterseals is the phone call that you can make to make sure that that happens. Hey guys, I'm going to toss it back over to you.
All right, all right. Well, welcome Doug Johnson, Director of Casino Operations for the Paradise Hotel Casino. Thank you so much for being here for the next 2.5 minutes. Your pledge will be doubled up to $7,500. So now is that time to make your call. Can we please start the clock? Now, Doug, you're going to help me read a few names here as people are going in. And let's see if we can have this right now. Here. Oh, here we go. Right there.
Oh, from Nicole Colwell.
A pledge of $30. What you got over there, Shelby?
All right, we've got Christine Seneca with a pledge of $20.
All right, go ahead and continue to have those calls, Let me see if I can get another pledge here.
We've got one over from Ethan Ham for a pledge of $25 as well. Good to see that.
All right, here we go.
Jenny Trempy.
For $30 as well. Come on, everybody, let's continue to make those calls. What you got,
Mike
Shelby?
O'Grady with $25. We also have Steve Miller with $20.
All right, here we go.
Here we go, $50 from Katie Dedman.
All right, Katie, come on, let's go. Let's get those calls in. Let's get that match.
Floyd and Rosalind Ham with $100 coming in.
Ooh. All right, we got $25 from
Bobby Volk.
All right, everybody, let's continue to make those matches. What you got, Shelby?
Robert and Linda Miller $500. I think that deserves a round of applause.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, come on, everybody. We got about a minute left. Let's keep making those calls. We got Adana from Roanoke. She is pledging
$25.
$25.
Oh my goodness, we just got one in. Breaking news. Walt Arnold, another $500.
Yes.
As well.
Let's go ahead and do that. All right, we got Doug from Washington. He has a pledge of
$25.
$25. All right, we got about 30 seconds more. Come on, let's make those calls.
Mary Brown, another $500. This side is killing over here, I got to tell you.
Oh, wait, here we go. You want to make this one?
Sure. It's a $100 pledge from Kalea and Rodell and Jim Whitley.
$100. Come on, everybody. We got a few more moments left here.
Okay, we've got one from Greg Giacorelli. Cicerelli, my apologies here, is coming in. A couple over here. We want to get these last-minute ones wrapping up. I think we're wrapped up over
All
here.
right. Doug, you want to show us this check here that you have?
So, a check from Paradise on behalf of our founder and executive chairman, Mr. Bill Boyd, Corey Rutherford, our vice president and general manager, and our entire Paradise team. We're very happy to invest $15,000 with the Easterseals.
Oh my goodness, well we are so happy to see this happen.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and send it down to you all.
All right, thanks a lot, Eugene. Now we're here with Martha Camp and Janae Stevens from CEFCU. CEFCU has been a longtime partner and supporter of Easterseals as a participating sponsor of several Easterseals events and exclusive sponsor of the Disability Awareness Program, or DAP, which is designed to teach children about acceptance of each other regardless of the difference in their abilities. Now, in addition, CEFCU is a telethon sponsor, and the whole CEFCU team joins together to raise funds for Easterseals in a variety of ways. So, how did your team raise funds this year?
Well, I'll talk about what we do as a company. And CEFCU sponsors so many wonderful Easterseals events, like the Passage to India, the Run, Walk, and Roll, the Walk With Me event. We're always thrilled to partner on those events. And then Martha is going to talk to you a little bit about what our CEFCU employee team does.
All right, fantastic. Come on over, Martha. Let's see. Can you tell us about your team?
Of course. So this year, CEFCU had 20 VIP members on our team, which is a great number for us. And we had a couple of fundraisers, the first being a Easterseals basket raffle fundraiser, which raised $7,000. And then just last week, we had a bake sale, and a lot of local bakeries generously donated baked goods to us, and then employees also baked for that as well. So.
Well, fantastic. Well, you guys ready to display how much you guys were able to raise?
For our corporate fundraising, we've got $43,500.
How about that? $43,500. Thank you, and CEFCU, for everything you all do for Easterseals of Central Illinois. Now we're going to toss it on over to Lauren. Lauren?
All right, Chris. Well, I'm here with Carol Lozier and Team Carol, and this is a family affair. Carol, tell me who's on your team.
Okay, well, I'm Carol Lozier. I'm the team captain. The one in front of me is Shelby Lynn Breen. The one to my right is Trudy Hine, Brian Kramer, Christy Bunting, my great-granddaughter Braylyn Brooks, Kyle Bunting, John Bunting, Corey Honeberry, and his daughter Violet Honeberry.
You have granddaughter here tonight, great-granddaughter. This is awesome. You guys do a lot of events. Tell me about some of your fundraising efforts. I understand there's a spaghetti dinner.
Yes, we do a spaghetti dinner. It's always held the last Saturday of January at Eastport Marina. During the year, we do canister drives, craft shows, bake shows, you name it, we do it.
And every year you set a goal for yourself, for Team Carol, to raise $10,000. And I understand this year you guys have surpassed that goal.
We did. We made a grand total of...
You want to show us your check? Read the number.
$11,700.
Let's hear it for Team Carol. $11,700. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your continued support for Easterseals. We're going to head on over back to Chris Yates. Chris.
All right, thanks a lot, Lauren. We're joined now by Matt and Chris Coulter, who are here representing the Coulter family, and Peoria Disposal Company, the honorees of the 2018 Easterseals Tribute Dinner. Now, how did your family get involved with Easterseals?
Actually, my father has been part of the telethon for over 25 years, so always had a major involvement in the community in that effort. So,
fantastic. Now, last year, PDC celebrated 90 years of serving the Peoria region, And it seems you were able to translate that energy into an exceptionally successful tribute dinner. How much did you guys raise at the event?
We were able to raise $1,500,000.
Fantastic. If you guys didn't hear, $1,500,000. Come on, let's make some noise. Wow, fantastic job. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to send it back over to Bob.
Very much, and I will tell you, I'm here with some great friends tonight. I'm joined by Team Casey and a good buddy of mine who's also somebody that joins me in the fashion show, and believe me, ladies, this is the reason people come to the fashion show. Art Tillman over there, when he isn't working at CAT, he's working out and helping Easterseals. Art, good to have you tonight.
Rob, you're making me blush.
Oh, is that possible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's April 16th. Mark it on your calendars for the fashion show right here on most of this same station. Anyway, introduce the team tonight.
I'd love to, Bob. We got some key members of Team Casey here with us tonight. My good friend Jaime Avila, who's been with us these last 8 years organizing the event. My two sons, Andrew and Isaiah. Casey was unable to join us tonight along with her family, but we've got some special guests. We've got Casey's grandparents, Paul and Chris. We've also got Casey's aunt and uncle, Mark and Julie. And then we've also got some of Casey's cousins here who Chris is going to introduce.
We have Jenna, Owen, and Emmy.
Boy, you have the whole family here then, pretty much.
But
Not quite. But
we're trying.
Right. Anyway, tell us about the event.
I'd love to. So, Team Casey hosted the 8th annual pub crawl to benefit Easterseals last weekend in Peoria Heights. We had a record turnout. We had over 200 people participate, which was huge, something that we're really excited about, we're really proud of. Couldn't be happier with the turnout. You know, we had, like I said, over 200 people participate, but really we had so much support from our friends, families, coworkers, peers, and most importantly our sponsors, which this year included Cruisin's, Public House, Sullivan's Irish Pub and Fair, Poor Brothers, Slow Hand Barbecue, Hilltop Wealth Management, Peoria VIP Shuttles, Window Tinting by Matt Fleming, PhD Services, and a perfect promotion.
Okay, could your son show us how much you raised?
Well, this year we were able to raise $15,000
Wow.
for Easterseals.
Hey, listen, thank you very much. Art, good to see you again. Thank you, Team Casey, and we'll see you in about a month.
Yes, sir. See you then.
Okay, thanks a lot. Art, and now we're going to Eugene.
All right, all right, all right. Here we are. Here we go. Okay, everybody. We still having fun today? We still having fun? Yeah, everybody? Okay. Now, I am joined by someone who's actually really cool to me because she has the same name as my baby sister, Reagan, and Jenny here. You were telling me, Jenny, that Reagan really did start extremely young. What's the process been like for her within Easterseals?
She started out as Easterseals at age 18 months, not able to walk or crawl or sit up or really much of anything, and has been coming for about 7 years to see Gretchen Meyer for physical therapy, and she's come so far and is walking and running and having a good time.
Yeah, you say that she wasn't sitting up, and now she's sitting up and literally blowing bubbles at the moment. And Ray, we talked about this before. What is it about blowing bubbles that you like so much?
I forget.
You know what? I do too. And you are just so cute and adorable. Everybody, listen, Jenny and Reagan here, you can see their number, but you can see everybody's number here. Go ahead and start to make that call because kids like Reagan absolutely benefit from your donation, from your support here at Easterseals. Reagan, should people call today?
Yeah.
All right. She said yes. I didn't have to tell her to say that at all. All right. I'll go ahead and throw it to Yvonne.
Thanks, Eugene. We are having such a good time tonight. Do you love the orange or do you not love the orange? You can't help but love the orange. It is festive, it is bright, just like the futures of all the kids that Easterseals serves right here in Central Illinois. I am here with the DeTremp family, Becky mom, daughter Josie, and son William, and they have been an Easterseals family since Josie was born. Can you see the excitement on her face? Tell me how much you love Easterseals.
I love so much.
Why is that?
Because I love mommy.
And what kind of things do you learn at Easterseals?
And about everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Handwriting and occupational therapy and speech, and we've had lots of therapies throughout the years, so Easterseals is a second family to us.
Mom, can you tell us how you came to need Easterseals services?
When Josie was born, she has Down syndrome, and so she needed feeding therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy. So we started within the first few weeks that she was born, and we've been here ever since.
Now, William, I know you're the man with the phone in your hand, but it is not ringing right now. 322-1099 is the phone number. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
A lot of my family members.
How much money do you want to raise tonight?
At least like $10,000 at least.
$10,000. He has thrown down the gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen for him and for Easter Seals. 322-1099 is the phone number for the DeTremp family. Shelby?
All right, thanks so much, Yvonne. We are having a good time on this side of the phone banks as well. Now, Yvonne was talking about the color orange. We've got some folks in turquoise that are still killing the game over at these phone banks. We've got Ryan Robinson, Katie Robinson. We appreciate you guys being here. Ryan, talk to me about the event you guys were able to host with wines and polos from last year and kind of a turn of things for this year.
Yeah, it's a total time of firsts for me. Last year we attended the event. It's a fantastic time. It's casual. You get to visit a lot of local vendors from Peoria. Great time. This year it's going to be downtown, Venue Chiska, June 7th, silent auctions, a chance to see the Easter Seals. And every time you get involved more with the Easter Seals, you hear a different story of another life touched, another child, another parent, another cousin. It's just amazing.
The impact is so broad in terms of reaching. Katie, talk to us about how that makes you feel to be a part of something so big here.
It is amazing. I just love it. We're having such a great time here. I mean, people here are amazing to work with, and you're raising money for a great cause. It's wonderful. And we have so many ideas for next year. Like someone has bubbles and pom-poms, and we're doing all that next year.
Oh, we love it. All the ideas. So give us those ideas, whatever you've got. Now talk to us about these phone lines. How have you guys been doing so far?
We would love to see some more lights. So please call. It would be fantastic.
And so this number for Ryan, we're going to give you a couple of different options. This number for Ryan is 322-1106. You can also call Katie. That number is 322-1107. They make it so easy for us. I think we're hearing some buzzing over here. Make it happen, folks. We are loving to be able to raise all of these funds for Easter Seals.
Shelby, I love it. I love it. And I would like to hear more people ringing these phones as well. And if you needed any more reason to do so, let me tell you a story about one kiddo. Things kids love to do like swimming or jumping around were once a struggle for one Peoria 6-year-old. But as DeLon Dillard explains, Easterseals has changed her life for the better. Check this out.
Hallie Wetstein says therapy at Easterseals has helped her daughter reach new milestones. Annalise has spinal muscular atrophy.
We didn't really notice a whole lot until she was close to 2, and then we just noticed other kids were running and jumping, and she was not. She was tripping a lot.
She says water therapy at Easterseals has been life-changing.
She has loved it. She has definitely progressed since then, being able to just move a lot more. Being able to, learn how to jump into the water.
Jumping, swimming, and other fun kids activities, now a piece of cake for Annalise.
Water has definitely just been the best thing for her. It seems like she's learning how to kick, she's using her muscles without knowing she's using her muscles, and it's fun for her.
And it's helping Annalise play with other kids her age.
It's so exciting to be able to see her being able to learn new things that the other kids are doing, and so that she's not feeling left out.
In Peoria, DeLon Dillard, WMBD News.
I'm here with Annalise, who receives services at Easterseals, and the entire Wetstein family. Welcome, guys. How you doing tonight?
Good.
You're doing good? You having fun?
Yes.
And I have physical therapist Carolyn Sobieski here. Now, Annalise receives water therapy at Easterseals. Tell me a little bit about how that has helped her.
Yes, so Easterseals offers a large indoor warm water therapy pool at our Peoria Service Center, and it has really helped her because of the therapeutic properties of water. So the warmth of the water really helps with if there's ever any pain, with relaxation, flexibility, and muscle tone, as well as buoyancy of water really helps with weight bearing. So things that are harder for kids, such as running or jumping on land, are much easier in the pool. And the warmth of the pool is not only, feel good in this cold time of year, but it's really motivating for kids and gets them excited to come to therapy to get to play in the pool.
And I want to ask, Mom, so when Annalise first started receiving therapy over at Easterseals, tell me a little bit about the progress that you've seen since receiving it and working with Carolyn.
She actually received ground therapy for the first year, and then we did pool therapy now for the last 2 years. And she has definitely just lately been able to go up 6 steps with no hands. So that was a big deal. She hadn't ever been able to go up any steps with no hands. So definitely is helping a lot.
It's incredible. Are you having fun with Carolyn?
Yes.
Yeah, you're having a good time? And tell me, do you see a lot of progress in your kids that when you have them, you bring them on board and you work with them in the water?
Yeah, I think, it really gets kids motivated to come to therapy. They look forward to coming to therapy. So, just being able to get them more engaged because they're excited to be in the pool, I think we get some more progress out of that.
And the warm water has to feel good in the middle of winter here.
Yes, it feels very good, especially when it's so cold outside.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you, entire family, for being here tonight. We appreciate it. And Annalise, way to go.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to head back on over to Yvonne.
Thanks, Lauren. Can we get a little more energy in the house for Easterseals tonight? Woo! We love it, we love it, we love it. We also love when you reach down deep and become so very generous to help the folks at Easterseals, help the kids here in Central Illinois. I want to give a big shout out to Katie Burkle for a $500 donation. A big thanks to Bill Maloney for another $500 donation, and $300 comes from Jeff Day on behalf of Alex Camacho. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I am here with Ms. Amy DeFreitas. She is a longtime Easterseals volunteer, and she is the chair, or excuse me, she's on the committee at the Black and Blue Ball, and she's also on the committee of Passage to India coming up. You want to get some folks coming out for that, for sure.
Oh, gosh, yeah. We are going to be having just the time of our lives with the fashion show with the kids, the great Indian food, with the community coming together to cook everything. We have just a phenomenal night of color. It's going to be over the centuries. Just the past and history of India is just going to be everywhere in that room that night. So
I have been to that event. It is a wonderful event. It is so fun, and the food is so good. If you haven't been to Passage to India, make sure you check it out this year. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
I would love to hear from my Metamora Township High School school board members, my administrators, and any of my Redbird, fellow Redbirds in Metamora. So give me a call, 322-1058.
Amy DeFreitas, thank you so much for all that you do for Easterseals and all the kids here in Central Illinois. Shelby?
All right, everybody. Actually, okay, here we go. Well, we got some pom. Oh, yes, we have some pom-poms, some cheerleaders going on right now. Listen, this row, phone. I am loving it right now, so please continue to get those phones right now. Continue to make those calls. I was going to talk to a few people on this row, but everybody's on the phone, so here we go. Let's talk. Oh, look, he's on the phone. You guys are stealing my people. All right, so we're going to come up here. All right, bear with me. So we got Sarah and we have Max, Easterseals family. So tell me a little about your journey when it comes to Easterseals.
Max has been coming to Easterseals since he was 18 months old, and he is 7 now, so we've been around a while, and we love it. He is still getting speech therapy and occupational therapy once a week, and he's doing great, makes strides every time he comes, and we love it. We're not going anywhere.
I love it, and we just dapped it up. Can we do that again, my man? There we go. And so here's what I want to ask. How many people do you hope, and then we got Ava and we have Colin, how many people do you hope call you today?
More than like 3.
More than 3? You know what? That's a good, solid place. And anybody in particular you would want to hear from today, Colin?
Probably my grandma or my friends.
Your grandma or your friends? All right. Any friends in particular, man? We can just go ahead and call them out, make sure that they make that phone call.
Owen Dean or Bailey Smith.
All right, Owen and Bailey, Colin has spoken. It is time to go ahead and make that phone call. You can see it right now. All right, so I'll go ahead and toss it to Shelby. Who do you have?
All right, thanks so much, Eugene. We are having a good time over here as well. I'm joined now by Parker Williams. Parker, how are you today?
Well, I'm doing good today.
You're doing really well. Well, we see you working very hard. Now, what I've been told is that this is actually not your first telethon.
Yeah, I've been to 6 before this.
6 before this, and he's only 11 years old. I tell you what, the young ones are doing so well here. Now, Parker, talk to me about your involvement with Easterseals. I hear you've got some really great resources.
Yeah, so I've been here since I was 4, and I've done like pretty much everything you can do here. There's been some things I haven't done, like I've done occupational therapy, physical therapy, because when I was young, I couldn't really move my hands or hold on or grip to stuff when I was younger, and now I can play games like baseball, I can play catch with my dad, I can do a lot more stuff than before.
You're doing a lot of fantastic things. I even saw him drawing, and he's a fantastic drawer as well. Now, you were also playing with some dogs, I hear, as part of your therapy.
Yeah, that was fun. When I was younger, I don't remember much of it because I was like 5, and like we would play like fetch and all that stuff.
That's so great to see. Well, we're so excited. You're joined now by Mom, also Shayna Williams. And talk to us about how this makes you feel to be able to see Parker thriving and doing so many fantastic things.
Oh, we are just so proud of everything that he's been able to accomplish, especially with his motor skills and his behavioral therapy. He is fully functioning at school. He is a first-class Boy Scout. He is in the jazz band. He's in choir. Like, if you would have told us when he was 4, we never would have guessed that he could have accomplished so many things.
Well, and these are the great stories that we're hearing about the impact that Easterseals is having right here in Central Illinois. So let's do a shout out here. What's the number that people can call you at, Parker?
Call us at 322-1078.
Is there anyone in particular you want to hear from?
I don't really know because we kind of called everybody.
You called a lot of people. That's okay. We'll make these phone lines ring. And then we've also got, Shayna's number is also the same. So we want to make sure that you guys make these calls and donations to Easterseals to be able to provide more to the community. All right. Fantastic job. Let's toss it on over to Eugene.
All right, Shelby. I'm loving what I'm hearing. And please welcome Ann Robotham and Lynn Taylor from the Wyman Group. Now, they are joining us this year. And for the next 2 minutes, your pledge will be doubled up to $5,000. So now is that time. Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise. You hear the energy here. Now is the time to make that donation. So can we please start the clock? Let's go ahead and start that clock. Here we go. We got Brian from Washington, and he is giving
$100.
$100. Here we go, Yvonne. Let's split this up. Go that way. Boom, boom, boom.
$100 comes from Mr. and Mrs. Chris Coulter. They've given so much, that Coulter family. Thank you so much on behalf of Easterseals.
And this call comes all the way from Michigan for a pledge of
$500.
$500.
This next donation comes from Mr. and Mrs. Brian Jokish in the amount of $100. Thank you so much.
All right, continue to make those calls. We want to hear, I hear some ringing right now. And here we go from Farmington, Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Brown. They have a pledge of
$50.
$50. There we go. There we go.
Absolutely. Keep it coming, folks. Mr. and Mrs. Jack Pudick for $300.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. How about this one all the way from Alabama? We got a pledge of
$25.
$25.
And this next donation in the amount of
$100
comes from Thomas Rashid and Desi Rashid. Thank you so much, Dr. Rashid and family.
Absolutely. And here we go from Jason Eads in Illinois. He's going to give us a pledge of $50. Come on, we got about 40 more seconds to make those calls, everybody.
We need to make those phones ring. These gifts are going to be matched. Come on, we can do it for Easterseals, can we not? Who's got a pledge for us to read?
Here we go. I got one, Yvonne. I got one because this one's from San Diego, California for a pledge of
$200.
$200.
Excellent. One more for $100 from Becky and Nick DeTremp. Thank you so much.
And we have to read this one. From Brimfield, Illinois, we got Brandon Hageman with the pledge of
$500.
$500.
Here's a $250 from Dr. Allen and Mary Ellen DeVore. Thank you so much on behalf of Easterseals and the kids here in Central Illinois.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and send it over to Lauren.
Air guard, but first we're going to head on over to Bob Larson.
Before we do that, I'm sorry. I want to...
gathering all this money, though, guys. Okay. Anyway, right now I have the ladies from the auxiliary, and they put on a fantastic fashion show each and every year. This year, it's the 64th, and I'm going to start down at the end. We have Gretchen Powell. Angie Kish is right here. We also have Becky Sanborn, who is right next to Gretchen, and we will be seeing Becky because she does all of the makeup and do all that kind of stuff. And Helen Chadwick, who we've known, she and her hubby are very involved with Easterseals. So first off, I'm going to ask you exactly, how did things go last year and what are you expecting this year?
Things last year went remarkably well, and we were so pleased with the turnout. Actually, Helen, would you like to add a few things to how it went last year?
Yeah, sure. We had a wonderful time. It was a Broadway theme, and we had a great evening.
Okay. Now, this year, date and what's going to be happening this year?
The theme is Hearts of Gold this year, showcasing the 100 years of Easterseals. The fashion show is on Tuesday, April 16th. We have a luncheon show. Doors open at 10:30. Evening show starts at 5:30, and we have vendors, silent auctions, raffles. It's going to be just a lot of fun.
And some great volunteers that show all the fashions, right?
Absolutely.
And we have a great time, too.
Yes. Speaking of you, Bob.
Yeah. I'm just one of the old guys. Anyway, Helen, exactly how much did you raise last year?
We did $39,574.
Very good. Well, ladies, thank you. And I'm looking forward. Remember, it's the day after Tax Day. You can't forget that, April 16th. Thank you, ladies, for being here. And we'll see you on April 16th. Now to Yvonne.
Thank you very much, Bob. We almost did a very bad thing, and that was letting Ann and Lynn get away without leaving us with the check. They are from the Wyman Group. How much money are you donating to Easterseals this evening?
We're very pleased to donate $5,000 from the Wyman Group this evening.
Thank you so much to both of you and to the Wyman Group for your generous contribution. We appreciate it so very much.
Very
well. Lauren?
Thank you.
All right, Yvonne, incredible donation from the Wyman Group. But here I am with Team Air Guard. I have Terry Rudd with me. Terry, introduce your team.
Hi, this is Candy Arnold.
Hi.
And that's Darren Kessler. They both represent Team Air Guard.
And you guys, I understand, every year you guys do a softball tournament, and you've added something new this year.
Yeah, we have a bowling tournament this year and a softball tournament. And it went over pretty well.
Are you a pretty good bowler?
I used to be.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So tell me, you guys have raised a check. Let's see your check. You want to present?
$9,035.
$9,035 on behalf of Team Air Guard. Terry, thank you so much, truly, for your support for Easterseals.
Thank you for supporting Easterseals.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're going to head back on over to, we're going to head to Kurt in Bloomington. We're going to check in with Kurt Pegler.
The running community and the athletic community has been a friend of Easterseals for a long time. Nick is joining me. He's involved in something called 5 Chaos. What exactly is 5 Chaos?
So 5 Chaos is a local obstacle race, homegrown. We're entering our 8th year of being in existence. It's a 5K run with over 20 obstacles.
Wow, and you have people actually that sign up that want to be a part of this, right?
We do consistently 300 or more runners a year. It's hosted in Carlock, so it's nice and close to Bloomington Normal and the Peoria area. All the funds raised are going back to charity. We've partnered with Easterseals for the last 2 years and raised over $10,000 for Easterseals, in addition to several other organizations as well.
That's great. Thanks for your partnership with Easterseals. And your event this year is in August, right?
So it's August 17th. We challenge folks to come out, get through the mud, get over the obstacles, come out and raise funds by challenging and conquering obstacles.
That's great. Thanks for your visit, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, 5 Chaos, a lot of fun and helping out Easterseals here in Central Illinois.
All right, Kurt, thank you. I'm here with Todd Hollis now and some football players from the Elmwood Brimfield football team. I understand you guys are all wearing black tonight because you do something called Blackout. Tell me a little bit about the Blackout program.
The Blackout started 11 years ago. It's spread throughout Central Illinois. It's high school football teams and schools, and blacking out Friday nights to turn on the lights for Easterseals.
And tell me, how exciting was it getting the entire student body involved and all the fans in the audience?
Well, this is, like I said, this is our 11th year, and every year it just spreads the message of Easterseals and the mission of Easterseals, and the fact that so many lives have been touched through Blackout and then through Easterseals is just really amazing.
And it has to be unbelievable to look out and actually visibly see the support with everyone dressed in black.
Well, at the games it's awesome, but I think if you go through Central Illinois right now, you're going to see some Blackout shirts from schools all over the place, and that's the really neat thing. It ties a lot of people together.
Your message has spread far.
Absolutely.
How much did you guys raise?
Go ahead and turn it around. We raised $27,460.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Truly, that's incredible. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thanks, guys. All right, we're going to toss it on over to Bob.
Hey, thank you very much. And it's my pleasure now to have the Little Miss and Mr. Marigold pageant that was held in Pekin in conjunction with the Marigold Festival, the big event in Pekin in September, and has raised funds for Easterseals for 8 years. Joining us tonight, one of the pageant moms, Samantha Knoll. Samantha, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to run down because everybody wants to see these cuties here. Tell me your name.
Mackenzie Ray.
Okay.
Hunter Knoll. Macy.
Okay.
Emily. Kylie. Hayden. Kinsley.
This is Brinley.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to have trouble saying it.
Emily.
Victoria.
Very good. I'll tell you, thank you. Let's give these young ladies and gentlemen a big hand here and tell us a little bit about, what their titles are.
So we are the Little Mr. and Miss Marigold pageant. They've been doing it for about 18 years now. We've raised over $30,000 for Easterseals over the past 18 years. Both of my kids happened to win this year, which was great. Hunter's been in it for 8 years, and Mackenzie's been in it for 3, so I got lucky this year, I think.
But they all have titles on them.
They do. They all have titles. Hunter's Little Mr. and Little Mr. Marigold. This is Petite Miss Marigold. This is Overall Miss Marigold.
Overall there, too.
Those are Overall Photogenic Miss Marigold. That's Baby Miss Marigold, Little Miss Marigold.
And then we have the teens back.
Yes, we've got Junior Miss Marigold, we've got Preteen Miss Marigold, and Teen Miss Marigold.
Let's give them all a big hand, right? Okay. Now, tell us about how much you've raised then.
Well, the girls got the check down there.
Okay,
so can you turn it around, girls?
Around and show how much you raised?
Around $4,895 for Easterseals.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. I think the press gallery is down here. There's so many pictures being taken, but you guys just look wonderful, and congratulations.
Can you say thank you?
You're very welcome, and thank you, Samantha, too. Now it is over to Yvonne.
Thanks, Bob. Everyone was lined up to take pictures because they're such a beautiful group of marigolds. Congratulations and thanks to all of them once again. At almost 5 years old, Jacob Nicholas has an infectious smile, a contagious spirit, and a heart of gold. And as Rebecca Brumfield tells us, every day his parents get to celebrate little victories and major milestones made possible by the help of Easterseals.
Get it up there. Good job. Let's shoot it in. With the flick of his wrist, little Jacob Nicholas scores 2 points with his therapist.
He's the most energetic and happy child you've probably ever met.
He is such a hard worker.
I have to bring the seat down, okay? It hasn't always been bike rides, smiles, laughter, and successful stair climbing for this little boy with Down syndrome. All the way up. Jacob and his family got heartbreaking news in February of 2018.
Within 5 days of him being admitted, toward the end of that, they basically came back and said, we found cancer. It was leukemia, and kind of our hearts skipped a beat. Never something easy to hear.
At just 3 years old, little Jacob began treatments. He had 93% of his body filled with leukemia cells, but within the first 14 days of treatment,
They got it down less than 1%.
Ready, set, go! So began the road to recovery. All by yourself? All by yourself? Come on, keep coming. Leading Jacob and his parents to Peoria for programs at Easterseals.
This place has been amazing. The support that we've had, the communication that we've had, the love that Jacob's therapists show for him is above and beyond.
Push. Jacob receives physical, speech, and occupational therapies from Easterseals. That's in conjunction with the therapy he receives at school.
And you just see him light up from it, so it's very beneficial to him.
So through high fives,
high five, yes,
being able to zip his own coat, and speeding down the hallway on an Amtrak,
oh my goodness,
Jacob continues to progress in his development, find motor skills, and also shine like a little boy should. In Peoria, Rebecca Brumfield, WMBD News.
All right, well, here with us we have Jacob Nicholas and his aunt Vicki Nicholas and his therapist Shannon Lopiccolo. All right, what an incredible little boy and an inspiring spirit. Now, Shannon, the video mentions that Jacob receives physical, speech, and occupational therapy at Easterseals. What are some of Jacob's recent milestones?
Well, Jacob is such a hard worker in all of his therapies, and he has made notable progress with all of his milestones. He is demonstrating more consistent communication with his wants and needs in speech therapy. He has shown increased strength in his arms with occupational therapy. And with physical therapy, he is independently riding a tricycle as well as going up and down stairs with less assistance. So he's made a lot of great progress.
Hey, great job, Jacob. Now, Vicki, we saw in the video that Jacob was working hard while playing at the same time. Now, what does it mean to your family to have a place like Easterseals in our community where he can play and progress at the same time?
Yeah, it's just been incredible because he, you know, his cancer treatment really set him back developmentally, and we didn't really know what to do. So his care team was right away suggested Easterseals. And he loves going there, don't you? They make it really fun, as you saw in the video. There's all kinds of contraptions, and he looks forward to each and every therapy session. So it's just been such great hope and help for us all.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully he continues to get better, reach, and keep achieving those milestones. Jacob, thank you so much, buddy. All right, now we're going to send it back over to Shelby.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Are we still having a good time, folks? All right, we're raising some wonderful funds for Easterseals, as we've been talking about. Joining me now, we've got Jessamine Hill. How are you today, Jessamine?
I am ecstatic and very happy to be here.
Well, we are so happy to have you, and Jessamine is wearing her Sunday best. Let me tell you, over here. Now, Jessamine, you have been a very long time WMBD viewer, so you've been able to see kind of the progress of Easterseals, so we're so grateful for your support. But talk to us also about your involvement with the Easterseals Telethon. This is not your first one.
Yes, I've been volunteering since 2006. I was a broadcasting major at the time, and I'm still an enthusiast, and this is the closest I can get to broadcasting, and I care about kids, and a childhood is a terrible thing to waste, and it takes us to be there for the kids so they can grow and thrive and maybe become the next WMBD personnel.
I love to hear that, and she is not on payroll, but I think we should probably bring her on payroll just for that. But just to be able to do that, I mean, talk to me about what does that do to your heart, just to kind of see the great stories that we're hearing from folks that are impacted by Easterseals.
It makes me feel good about giving back to the community and for the kids.
It's all about the kids, and that's exactly what we're here for. Now, the phone is a little silent over here, and we want to make sure that this thing is ringing off the hook. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Just on cue. Jessamine is going to get that phone. That number right here, if you want to get her number, is 322-1090. We're taking your calls all throughout the day. We've got a lot of folks. We've got Heidi Blackford over here taking some numbers as well from lots of folks in the community. How are you guys doing today?
Good, very good.
Good. Well, we're so grateful that you're here. Talk to us about what brings you here today.
I had a grandson that was down at Easterseals the first 3 years of his life, and they helped him tremendously. And he's doing well in school now.
Well, John, we appreciate so much of your time. Again, if you want to call John Stenger over here and help impact the families right here across Central Illinois, that number is 322-1088. All right, we're going to toss it on over to Yvonne.
Thank you, Shelby. You got the magic touch over there for making those phones ring. We hope we can do the same on this side of the aisle. And before we begin, I want to just give a big shout out to the folks at Warner Mechanical for their $500 donation to Easterseals. Also, a $200 donation comes from Maria Shanine. Thank you very much for that. And every single dollar counts, folks. This $10 donation I've got in my hand from Anthony Brainham is very much appreciated as well. So keep the phones ringing and keep those donations coming in. I'm here with Tim Erickson now. He's with Core Construction. Brought your whole whole group, thanks for doing that. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
I just want to hear from all the other contractors in the area and everybody out there. We've been making some calls and hitting up some of them and putting them on the spot to come and help support the kids.
And you guys always do. Thank you so much for everything you do here in Central Illinois. Why is it important for you to support Easterseals?
Just knowing what it does for the kids. I've been down on the Easterseals board for a few years now, and seeing the kids come in and how we can affect their lives and help them out is really something special, knowing they need us, so they need everybody.
It really is special, and they really do need all of us, and that includes you. So pick up the phone, make that donation today, and make a child happy here in Central Illinois. Eugene?
All right, Yvonne, I agree with everything you just said there. You know what? I've loved seeing these phones right now. Oh, my goodness, the Graves family is on the phone, but I'm actually going to ask Taylor, who's been a part of Easterseals for a while, and now you're an ambassador. Oh, my goodness. Tell me about your journey with Easterseals.
I received therapy from Easterseals from when I was an infant up until when I was about 10 years old. I've been super involved with a lot of the events that they have and Penguin Project, and I've gone to camp for Easterseals a few years.
And not only have you been involved, as I see right there, a pledge of $100 that just came in from Gerald. Thank you so much. You've been involved in something very artsy, right? What's that been?
Oh, yeah. I've been involved in a program through Easterseals called the Penguin Project. It's a musical theater program for children and young adults with special needs. And I've done that, I think, 14 years now.
You're a pro. And then your favorite, you were telling me your favorite show that you've done so far, and who did you play?
It was the one we just recently finished back in January, which was Hairspray Jr., and I was Edna Turnblad.
All right, later I might have you give me a few lines from that show, all right? So don't be nervous. You got this. This is what you do. And I'm actually going to come over now to Jennifer and Banner, who is playing, man, what is this, Super Mario? I love it. We talked about our love of Yoshi. Can you show that off, buddy? Can you pick that up? Can you pick up Yoshi? Boom. I am a fan. Nintendo, yeah, he's proud. Jen, you were telling me that Banner's been making huge strides with Easterseals.
He really has. Since he was a baby, bath time has been miserable. I mean, at one point we had it down to 30 seconds because he just couldn't tolerate the water touching him. And his OT just started water therapy with him a couple weeks ago, Trista, and she is phenomenal, and we love her to death. And she got him to go underwater with his face completely under for 15 seconds.
What?
And she just taught him and got him to tie his shoes. So we have had amazing strides in the last month or two. It's been wonderful. I don't know what we'd do without Easterseals.
Oh my goodness. Hey buddy, can I get a high five with this? Can I get a low five? Boom. That's what I'm talking about. I love his story, and we love everyone's story, like Taylor's, like Banner's. And if you want to make that call right now, 322-1104 for Banner, and then also for Taylor, 322-1103. We are here at Easterseals raising money today for a great cause for children all across the Central Illinois region. And that wraps up our first hour. And we want to say thank you. Can we get a round of applause to everybody who's already given, everybody? Come on. Come on. But that's just our first hour. All right? So thanks to everyone who's called in and support, to all of our volunteers. Stay with us for the second and final hour. And do we want to see this keep going, everybody? Keep that generosity going.
Live from the Paradise Hotel in East Peoria, this is the 45th Annual Easterseals Telethon, a celebration of giving.
We are at the top of the final hour of the 45th Annual Easterseals Telethon here at the Paradise Hotel in East Peoria. And if you'd like to donate, you can call 309-687-2009.
Yeah, we would like to thank our telethon sponsors, the Paradise Hotel and Casino, Wyman Group, Running Central, and SEFQ. Now, these underwriting sponsors ensure that all funds raised tonight go directly to help the kids.
Well, Charlie Jane Vining has an electric personality and one that you won't forget. Our Allie Reed shows us her family doesn't know where they would be without the help from Easterseals.
It almost makes me tear up. She's just spunky, fun. She's amazing. She teaches us every day.
Joanna Vining travels from Chillicothe to Germantown Hills every morning to take her daughter, Charlie Jane, to the Easterseals Learning Academy. Charlie Jane was diagnosed with autism through the program when she was 2, and she has been utilizing Easterseals services ever since.
They're family. They're everything. They have surrounded us. They've really honed in on Charlie Jane's needs.
Vining says the guidance she received was a huge weight lifted off of her shoulders. At the same time, she says Charlie Jane is getting the skills she needs to succeed.
She's getting her social, she's getting her sensory needs met. Anything and everything they can do for her, they just go above and beyond.
Above and beyond outside of the classroom as well. Charlie Jane's teacher, Nikki Igo, will text Vining periodically to keep her updated throughout the day.
And Mom communicates back with me, what's going on there, and we work together as a team to make sure her needs are being met here.
Anytime, day or night, she's on it with Charlie Jane. She knows her, she loves her like her own.
While Charlie Jane is fitting in well with the program, Igo says that there should be more schools like this one across Central Illinois.
It's extremely vital to have this because the school districts do have life skill programs, but they can't always accommodate the needs of the kids. Like they need more services, and we can accommodate that here.
And of course, there's always a little room in their days for some fun.
Charlie Jane's especially creative and adds a lot of personality to our room.
What's not to love? There's so much to love about her. She just brings joy to my life and everybody's life around her.
In Germantown Hills, Allie Reed, WMBD News.
I have Charlie Jane with me and Mom Joanna, and okay, we have to start because this was very emotional. Tell me the major milestone that you guys just reached this week.
She said her full name, Charlie Jane Vining.
For the first time?
Yeah, she was nonverbal as of a year ago, not talking.
Unbelievable, truly, that's just incredible. I know you're getting teary-eyed here. You're going to make me cry, so we're going to talk to Nikki, who has been a major part of this. Tell me about the progress that you've seen in working with Charlie.
Well, she's already reading at first grade level, and she knows a lot of her sight words. She's very verbal, very imaginative. She's always telling stories, drawing. She's very artistic, loves to paint. She makes us laugh every day, and she gets the services she gets at Easterseals is OT and speech, and she's just excelling in every way.
And as a parent, and I know, okay, good, she was getting emotional here, and she was going to make me cry. So as a parent, you have to just be blown away by the progress that your child has made as a result of Easterseals.
Yes, it's the people, it's the community that surrounds her. Everybody is all in. It's Team Janie, and the strides, she is crushing milestones. And the... She's Charlie Jane Vining. She's crushing milestones. A year ago, like I said, she wasn't talking, she wasn't reading, and it's just this academy has done everything for us and the other kids around there. You see it every day. I encourage you to visit.
And this is why we love Easterseals, truly. There are 1,000 other stories just like this, but to see the impact and the difference it could make in not only a child's life, but in the entire family's life.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you for being here with us. Thank you. You want to wave?
Yes, win-win. Yes, bye, everybody.
All right, we're going to toss to Yvonne.
Thanks, Lauren. This latest hour switch for our last hour of the telethon here has given us an opportunity to revamp the phone banks with a whole new group of volunteers, and it seems mine are busy on the phone. This is John Bierce. They call him Mr. Easterseals because of all he has done. He is a longtime Easterseals volunteer, contributor, and ambassador. We're glad to have him here tonight. Peoria County Coroner Jamie Harwood in the house. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Great to see you. I got my beautiful daughter Hope here with me.
Hello, Hope. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Is this your first telethon?
Yeah, it is.
All right, we need to make your phone ring then. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
I've heard from most of the people I know now, so I think we're doing okay.
All right, 322-1059 so she can do a little more okay. How about you? Who do you want to hear from?
You know, I want to hear from everybody in Peoria County. I think that's a big wish and a big hope, and I think they can do it. Give me a call. My number's on the front. We look forward to hearing from everybody in Peoria County.
Thank you very much for volunteering for Easterseals tonight. Coming on down the road. Oh, it is way too quiet over here. We need to make some phones ring. 322-1062, 322-1063, and at 322-1064 are Shelley and Jordan Bricks, an Easterseals ambassador. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Ambassador, that's a lovely title. How did you get to have it?
I don't know.
You are just the man, right?
Yes, I am.
What do you guys love so much about Easterseals?
They just provide fantastic services for all these kids, and we've been a part of the Easterseals family for about 20 years, so it's been great. We would love to hear from Potter Nation, who were state champs today. And I would love to hear from anyone that I teach or work with at Bolin School in East Peoria.
And we would love for you to hear from them too. 322-1064 to talk to Shelley and Jordan. Eugene?
All right, I've just been over here dancing, have a good time, listening to everybody's stories and why they are involved. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Abby. Abby, you have a phenomenal story in how really you've come about this in the last several years, just volunteering with Easterseals. What's your connection?
Well, with I Can Bike, that's a program that is made to teach kids with disabilities how to ride bikes. So over the week-long process, we teach kids how to ride bikes who thought they really never could. And that's just been an amazing experience for me. And after my first year, this will be my third summer doing that. After my first year, I started the Easterseals Club at Peoria Notre Dame.
And for people who are listening to the amazing efforts that you all do with Easterseals through I Can Bike, what would you encourage them, for those who are calling in, they want to give, why should they do it? What kind of impact are you seeing within the kids?
Well, within the kids, especially through I Can Bike, you can see how much confidence these kids grow. So by donating, you're giving these kids confidence and teaching them really how to do stuff they never thought they could.
Absolutely, Abby. Keep doing your work, and give Abby a call, 322-1065. And real quick, I want to come over here. He's the poster child from 1982. Randy, tell me about your journey, man, how you started and what you're doing now.
Well, I was never supposed to walk or talk. I have cerebral palsy, and I went to Easterseals, and they taught me how to do both. And now I'm a pastor at Blue Ridge, and I'm a Methodist church out by Chillicothe. So I talk for a living now. So Easterseals is awesome. God's awesome. Give me, all United Methodists, give me a call.
Absolutely. You heard it. Man, what an amazing, amazing, amazing story. That number, 322-1073. We are raising money for stories like this. I'll go ahead and throw it to Shelby.
All right, Eugene, thank you so much. So many inspiring stories that we're hearing all throughout this afternoon. And of course, we'll be sharing some more. Right now, I'm joined by the Tillman family. Now, a really fun thing, the Tillman family, this is kind of a tradition for you guys. Art, talk to us about how it started for you guys.
It is. So this is my 10th year doing the telethon. It started with some coworkers and peers from Caterpillar. This is my son, Andrew. This is his 8th year joining us for the telethon. And Isaiah just joined us about 3 years ago. But it's a fun event. We do it every year, and we'll go ahead, go back home, have some ice cream, watch
That's
ourselves on TV.
That's a fun way to celebrate the day. Now, Andrew, to be able to make this year 8 for you, what is that like for you?
Just something super fun to do every year. It's great to do for the kids.
And that's what it's really all about, making sure that we are able to provide some additional resources for those Easterseals kids. Isaiah, year 3 for you, a young age, but you're making a really big impact. How does that feel to be a part of something like this?
It feels really good to do, like, help kids in need and stuff. And
yeah, well, we're so grateful that you're able to make it happen. I'm sure the ice cream thing, too, will make it a little bit more happier, too, as well. Now, do you guys have any shout-outs for people that you really want to make sure bring your line?
It's any friends or family that may be watching right now. That's about it.
Friends or family? All right, what about you, Isaiah?
probably the same friends and family from school.
From school, and what school is that?
John O'Hunsey Schools.
Good deal. Well, thank you, Tillman family, so much for being with us today. Again, those numbers 322-1077 or 322-1076. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks for... Thanks very much, Shelby. We are here with Adam White from Running Central and his beautiful daughter. They are going to help Easterseals get there from here. Why? Because they're going to match for the next 2 minutes the donations that we receive from you. So let's make those phones ring.
All right, all right. Absolutely. So I think first we got here Sam and Ryan from East Peoria for a pledge of
$20.
All right, let's keep them rolling. Let's keep them rolling.
We got 145 from Brent and Julie and Bill and Sisters Weekend. I don't know what that is, but we're grateful for it.
Oh, we got to start the clock. I don't think I said start the clock. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Michael and Kendra Fleming for a pledge of
$50.
$50.
Matt Stetter has given us
$250. I love it. Here we go. Paige from Peoria.
$50.
All right.
Got a big one here from Quinta Smith.
$500.
Yes.
Ooh, and how about Mary from Pekin? She gave
$50.
Keep those calls coming.
Andrew ran with another big one.
$500.
$500. And how we go? Nancy from all the way in Colorado with a pledge of
$100.
Yes.
Tad Heinold in Deer Creek gave us
$250.
Easterseals, thanks you.
All right, we got about a minute left. Keep making those calls. How about Robert from Germantown Hills?
Another $50.
$50. Let's go.
Got another one here from Doug Cicerelli in the amount of
$50.
Keep it coming.
All right, Daniel and Christina Smith and Morton gave
$30.
$30.
Every little bit helps. So Brooke Miller from Morton gave
$100.
Thank you, Brooke.
$100. How about Bobby Yoder from Morton? She gave
$50.
$50.
Big night for the folks in Morton. Kim Rossi has given
$100.
$100. Come on.
All right. Bill in Washington, about 30 seconds. Keep those phones ringing.
$50.
Another $50.
And Matt Dries from Peoria has also given
$100.
All right, and how about Manny from, we don't have where Manny's from, but Manny gave
$100.
$100.
And another one here from Clint Tyler in the amount of
$100.
Thank you so much,
All
Clint
right,
from
all right.
Princeville.
Thank you so much for those. Let's go ahead and do this check presentation from Adam White and Running Central. How much you got here for Adam?
We've got a match of $5,000.
Woo! Let's hear it for
Let's
the folks
go.
at Running Central.
All right, we're going to go ahead and send it over to Chris.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Eugene. Now, I am joined by Helen Chadwick, Gretchen Powell, and Danielle and Andrew Heavink, members of Easterseals Black and Blue Ball Committee. Now, for those of us who haven't attended, what is the Black and Blue Ball?
Okay, it's an amazing ball. We have a party at the Civic Center this February. We have dancing. We have a brilliant live auction which features a lot of pottery made by the kids from Easterseals. And basically, we just have a big old party and it's a lot of fun.
And when is next year's event?
Next year will be February 7th again at the Civic Center.
All right, so you've already heard it. Mark your calendars, February 7th of next year. All right, how much did you guys raise in your 14th year?
$182,000.
How about that? $182,000. Big round of applause. Congratulations, and thank you for your time and energy to give support to Easterseals. Now, let's send it over to Bob.
Okay, Chris, thank you very much. And I'm here with the great group from the Passage to India, one of the big fundraisers for Easterseals each and every year. Dr. Moongi is here. And introduce everybody. I know some of these people here.
Well, I think you can call it a little India here, but the best part of all this is the gratification of giving to the community. But the spearheads, Guha, who's still on the telethon line, and Prasad, Prasad, Parupalli, Shashadri, and of course Meenakshi is here.
Yes.
We have Anjana and Dr. Iyer. And then Vicky, who's really the force behind a lot of things that happen on Passage to India. And this year is actually more special because we're doing a 2-day event on 25th and 26th of April. And because this is 100th year for Easterseals, we are going to take you Passage of India through the centuries. So not only just great food, but a lot of history and a lot of talking about Passage of India for the Easterseals kids. It's going to be a fantastic event.
How can people get tickets?
Well, you know what, one is Easterseals would be the best way, but also I think Easterseals Passage of India website, and it's be the best way to start the process there.
Okay, so what did you do last year? I know you always do phenomenal, so would the young ladies throw the, give us the total here if you would. Tell us how much you raised last year.
Well, I think, you know, the best part is what you see on the screen. $279,435, and I think it's a lot of work by a lot of people that you see here, and I think kudos to many people who are working behind the scenes.
Let me say, great food, and it's the who's who of Central Illinois. So be there or be square April 25th and 6th, right?
April 25th and 26th. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, all you folks. We appreciate everything you do. And now let's go to Chris again.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. Now joining us are students and teachers of Washington Gifted and Charter Oak Schools who participated in Coins for Kids and Easterseals Disability Awareness Program. Now this program is designed to teach children about acceptance of each other regardless of the difference in their abilities. It's programs like this that will help ensure that all kids are 100% included and 100% empowered. There's nothing better than kids helping kids. Now I'm going to go down the line, have everyone introduce themselves.
I'm Kathy Rodriguez, proud principal of Charter Oak Primary School.
What's your name?
I am Felicity Boots.
Gavin Spawn.
Reese Dykstra.
I'm going to come sneak by.
Peyton Johnson.
Peyton.
Elizabeth Darkangela. Stacy Lee.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Tracy Lee.
Tracy Lee.
Tyson Fry.
Garrett Hoodley.
Mitchell Wanger.
All right, let's see. How much did you guys end up raising? Looks like we have $23,290. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you all so very much for all your hard work. Now, let's go ahead and send it one more time over to Kurt Pegler in Bloomington.
Back here at Easterseals Bloomington, joined by my friend Cheryl. She's been involved with Grape Soiree for many, many years, a longtime friend of Easterseals. I want you to tell the folks about what Grape Soiree is, and I know you've got something in your hand that you really want to share to the folks.
I do. Let me do that first. So Grape Soiree is an event that we have every year, and it is a wine paired dinner, and there is an art auction, and we have art done by the kids themselves and other local artists, and they're all auctioned off. So this is an example of one of the artists' work with one of the kids here at Easterseals that they did.
Yeah. And so one of the kids, Easterseals kids, does art. Many of them do, and it gets auctioned off that night. It's part of the fun night.
It is. It's a very fun night. And like I said, if you love wine and you love art and you want to do it for the Easterseals kids, this is the event to come to. And again, we hold it every year at Bloomington Country Club.
That's great. Hold that up again so our viewers can see that. Isn't that adorable? And that's something that you can take home for the right price at Grape Soiree.
Talking with Adam and also Amy Lark, two of the organizers behind the annual Fairway for Kids golf event. And I would talk to Amy, but she's got a little laryngitis tonight, so we want her to get over that. But Adam, tell us a little bit about your event, where it was, when it is, and those kind of things.
Yep, so not a problem. We held it last July in Quail Meadows. We're coming up on June 28th this year, Quail Meadows again, 1 o'clock shotgun start. So we do have a full field. We've asked for as many teams as possible, so we have about 150 people out there. It's a fun day of golfing, followed by a dinner and fundraisers after that, as far as donations and giveaways. So it started about 5 years ago with Lauren Day. He had helped organize it. We helped assist with donations and logistics, and the baton's kind of been passed off, so we're starting to handle it from here on out.
So your better half actually got all this organized originally. Then, I mean, after the baton was given to her.
Exactly. She was the one who helped really organize this in the background, and then I helped out a couple years ago, just starting to get donations, and went from there.
Okay. So anyway, you have the laryngitis. So I didn't want to pick on you tonight here. So anyway, and the laryngitis because of Adam here. She wasn't giving him a hard time. Anyway, how much did you raise? That's the important.
Raised over $31,000 this year.
Wow. Let's give him a big hand. Wow. And your event again is when?
It is June 28th this year.
Okay, mark it on your calendars. Amy, Adam, thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you on behalf of Easterseals.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, and get over that laryngitis. Okay, thanks. Now let's go to Lauren.
Bob, I'm here with, I have Alan McBride from Timber Point Outdoor Center Camp, and this is a really fun camp. I know you guys have a new initiative or a camp starting in March for spring break.
Yes, so we have a siblings camp, so kids with a disability and their siblings, we're going to give them the opportunity to all come out to camp for one weekend right before spring break, give those parents a little bit of a break, and then we also have a weekend in April where we'll invite the entire family and focus on their marriage and just building up that family and those connections in May, and then an open house in April, right before we kick up for the summer season.
And for people at home watching who don't know, tell us about some of the activities over at Timber Point, because we hear about this all the time. We've seen video. We had a reporter up there. This looks like such a fun time for the kids.
Yeah, so Timber Point is located just outside of Bloomington Normal, 160 acres. Easterseals has owned it since 1989, so a long history within the community. And so we've got horseback riding, zip lining. We're adding a giant swing this year. So all of our activities are adapted, and so no matter their camper's ability level, we can make sure that every camper gets to do every activity. 100% included, 100% empowered.
I love that. And tell me about, camp is one of those things. Every child wants to go to camp. I have neighbors at home, little neighbors, who they count down the days until camp, till they can leave mom and dad and have fun with friends. Tell me about how important that could be in a child's life.
Oh yeah, it's huge, especially now that we have more and more screen time and we're in front of TVs and we just get to go outside and be in nature. And so we encourage campers to make connections from peer to peer, as well as college students that get to come out and volunteer and see those campers. And so those kids look up to those really cool, 18, 20, 21-year-olds that get to go play, sing songs and have fun, make marshmallows, get dirty, all that fun things that happen at camp.
Ellen, thank you so much. And registration's open now, so you guys still have a chance to head on up to Timber Point Camp. I'm going to send it on over to Eugene. Eugene, have you ever been to camp?
I can't say necessarily that I have at this point, but let me tell you what I have done right now. I've been having a good time tonight. Are you guys having a good time tonight? Let's do it. And here's why, because I'm talking to a whole bunch of people, listening to you make these phone calls. Several people on my row have. But I'm having a conversation now with Mary and Angela Vinzen. Since 1991, Angela's an ambassador. But Mary, you're telling me that she's been involved for a long time. What was the journey like for her from beginning into where she is now?
Well, we were concerned because she had some developmental delays, and so we went to Easterseals. And Easterseals provided her all the necessary therapy services she needed, physical therapy and speech therapy, and they were able to get her going and to achieve all her goals. And she's very successful and she's thriving, and we're very grateful for Easterseals, and that's why I'm here.
Absolutely. Mom, can you answer that? Because I want to talk to Angela real quick. I'm sorry, I just really commandeered that right there. As she's on the phone, thank you so much for making this call. But Angela, you were telling me that you actually haven't done the telethon in a while, but this year you wanted to for a special reason. What's that?
Well, I'm actually a foster parent, and my little guy is receiving services currently, so I wanted to come and give back.
Isn't that amazing? It's come full circle from you receiving services, now being a foster parent, and your little one is also receiving services. That is what it's all about. Listen, her number is 322-1091. You can't call that right now because her mom's on it, but you can call her mom's phone, 322-1092. Go ahead and make those calls. We are raising money for the great stories like Mary and Angela. I believe I can go ahead and send it to Shelby.
All right, thanks so much, Eugene. The phones are ringing over on this side of the room, and we're so happy and excited to see this. Now, right now, I'm joined by Audrey Canty. And Audrey, you have been receiving some fantastic services from Easterseals. Talk to us about what you've been able to do.
I go to Limestone High School, and I'm on the cheerleading and dance team.
And that's so great to see. I mean, I hear you probably have some really good cheers, too, and you were able to speak in front of a really large group.
Yeah, I spoke in front of the whole school at the Easterseals opening assembly about Easterseals.
And that can be a scary thing, but I heard you rocked it and were able to do that because of the help of Easterseals. Talk to us about what kind of therapy you got over there.
Occupational and physical.
And how was that for you?
It was good. You know, it was hard. I didn't like it, but it still taught me a lot.
It taught you a lot, and now you're doing great things like cheerleading and speaking in front of large groups and doing some amazing things. And you've been on a roll. You've already actually, while we've been standing over here, Audrey's gotten about 4 or so calls, and now Mom Veronica is actually taking one now. But we are so grateful that you're here and you're spending some time, so thank you guys for all you do. We also, Skrebner is over on the phone right now, but he represented Easterseals at the Rose Bowl Parade. He said it actually wasn't much warmer there than it was here, surprisingly. But that's so great to see Easterseals on such a wide platform, and you can help out. If you want to give Blake a call, that number is 322-1095. You can also call Veronica or Audrey Canty. Their numbers are 322-1093. All right, Yvonne, on over to you.
Thanks, Shelby. I'm over here with Bill and Levi Miller, and I just heard Levi say, thanks, Uncle Andy, as they hung up the phone and took that $50 donation. It really is a family affair at Easterseals. If there is a child in your family that is in need of their services, the whole family comes on board and becomes a part of the Easterseals family and traditions. Levi says he's been to camp, and he's also a penguin. Tell me about your favorite show.
I like the penguin show.
You like the penguin show?
Yeah.
Do you sing Don't Stop Believin'?
I like SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I like SpongeBob too. What was your favorite part about camp?
I don't know, like anything.
Camp is always fun. I always loved it. Dad, tell me what it means to you to be a part of the Easterseals family.
Just so many things we've done. Levi started receiving Easterseals therapies when he was 6 weeks old, and was continued on for years and years, and just anything we can do to give back, we're more than appreciative to do so.
That is a beautiful thing. 322-1102 will get you in touch with Bill and Levi Miller. You can be a part of their family too.
Anybody that knows Levi from Kroger's in Bartonville, call him up and donate some money for him.
Please do. You heard it. Make that phone call. Got the folks from Yash IT Services. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
Well, we have been hearing a lot from friends all over the world. Like I have got some pledges coming in from India, from Australia, from all over the place in the U.S. too.
Thank you for putting Central Illinois and Easterseals on the map.
Absolutely.
Keep those phones ringing. Maureen Loba over here is 322-1105. We heard from Amy DeFreitas earlier. Your phone's not ringing. Who do you want to hear from?
Oh, I want to hear from my IHSA peeps. We've got Boys State Tournament happening in the next 2 weekends. So anybody from IHSA?
Thank you very much, Amy. And now I forget who we're sending it to, Bob.
Okay, Yvonne, thank you very much. And I'm joined right now by R.J. Jurisic, one of the co-founders of what's called Happy Shooters Classic, also known as the Harper's Happy Shooters. And R.J.'s here, and these two good-looking guys next to him, I understand, are his bodyguards, but actually they're not. Who are they?
This is Nate, and this is Scott.
They're your left and right-hand guys.
They are. They are. They do a lot.
Okay, so tell us about your event, when it is, and what's involved.
So every year we have a golf outing. It's July 12th this year. It's at Weaver Ridge. This will be our 10th year, so we're really looking forward to that and doing something special for our sponsors and our players.
Okay, how did you get this started? I know you're one of the co-founders.
We got together playing golf, and basically we figured if we could get that many people together to play golf, let's do it for charity, and Easterseals was it.
How do these young guys here get involved? Sounds like they help you out a lot.
We work together, so we like to play golf together, we like to hang out together, and we just do it.
Guys, thank you for helping out too. Now, Scott has got the check. He carries the money, huh?
He does.
Oh, okay. Turn it around, please, Scott, and show us how much you guys raised.
$16,176.
Hey, great. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Scott, thank you very much. And we'll look forward this July, right?
Yeah, this July 12th.
Okay, very good. And now we have a check presentation, right? Do I go to who? Chris?
Bob, now joining us is a great Easterseals partner, Larry Truckenmiller with Pekin Ambucks, and Bennett Drennan and his family to tell us about Amtrikes. Now, Larry, what is the Amtrike program?
Amtrike program is a national organization from the Ambucks that we have engineers that design and fabricate specially designed trikes for handicap or needy people. We can range anywhere from 2 years old to veterans. And we have one in Pekin. He's not a veteran, but he's 38 years old and has an Amtrike that's specially designed for him. And he puts miles and miles a day on his Amtrike, all upper body. He has no use of his lower body. And so his is all powered by his hands and steering. And if you're ever in Pekin, chances are you've seen him on a very large model of a three-wheel trike. But that's Bennett. Bennett is turned 5 years old. He got it when he was 4. This last year, we fitted 10 children at Easterseals for Amtrikes. He is absolutely our superhero. But we outfitted 10 children for Amtrikes this last year. And over the course of the last 10 years, we have now distributed 182 Amtrikes to the local Easterseals and children.
Fantastic. How about a big round of applause just for that? 182 bikes donated to the Easterseals children. I bet he's just having a great time. I mean, again, he came from the walker, he put him in the bike, and he has come a long way. That has got to be a ball.
All of their needs are different, and so each Amtrike, no matter what model they get, will be adapted with special features in order to accommodate their needs. So it's a great program once a year, and they basically in the middle of April, we bring in a trailer with all the different models of Amtrikes. We take it to Easterseals. The therapists and children get measured up. We decide on the model, what accessories they need. We put together orders, and then we arrange for delivery of an Amtrike.
All right, well, thank you very much. Thanks for everything you do. Let's go ahead and send it on over to Shelby.
All right, thanks so much, Chris. We're doing really well over here, taking in lots of your phone calls. Now, I think I've got the hub of the volunteers for the volunteers right now. We've got Jeff, and Jeff, you tell me that your wife actually is on the team here at Easterseals.
She is, yes. She's been here for about 7 years, I believe.
7 years, so to be able to part of that and also bring you in on the family, what is that like for you?
Oh, it's pretty exciting. I'm really happy to be able to help and just do my part.
We're so grateful to have you. Anybody you want to hear from today, Jeff, that to bring up your line a little bit?
Dave Sheeline, how about Brian Asbell, Peoria County Sheriff?
He's calling out you, Mr. Sheriff. We want to make sure to get these phones ringing as well. We've got Kevin as well. He's taking a phone call right now, but he is also a volunteer of a volunteer. His wife works here at Easterseals for a couple of years now. So again, we want to hear these phone calls. How are you guys coming over here? How are these pledges coming?
Good, coming in steady.
Coming in, fantastic. Tell us what brings you here today.
We just got involved with the Easterseals through some of their recent events and got asked if we wanted to participate this, and we're looking forward to helping out.
We are so grateful that you decided to spend the rest of your afternoon. How does that make you feel to know that you're a part of something so big right here in Central Illinois?
Awesome, because it does affect us personally, because we have family members that have gone through Easterseals in the past. So
well, we are so grateful that you're giving back on behalf of them as well. Make these phone lines ring, folks. All right, now we're going to toss it on over to Yvonne.
Thank you very much, Shelby. I'm here with Stacy and Abby with I Can Bike. They too know what it means to be dealing with issues and developmental issues that make it tough to ride a bike, and their organization helps do that. Why are you here helping Easterseals tonight?
Well, Easterseals pretty much hires I Can Bike for a week-long program each summer, and it teaches kids with disabilities how to ride a bike, and so that's why I'm here today.
Fantastic. And we hope that folks will ring your line. 322-1065 is the phone number there. Over here, Mom said these two are killing it. Bailey and Grayson. They're with the Easterseals family. Who have you been hearing from tonight?
Our family and friends.
Want to give a shout out to anybody in your family who's contributed?
What's your expiration date? Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad?
Yeah.
And he's taking another $30 donation there. I'm seeing another one for 25, another one for 25. Fantastic. 322-1067 to keep their phones ringing. Hey, look who I found over here. Steve Thompson, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Not as well as, look at that. It says Steve's better half. What? That's true, actually. She's
How
doing
great is tonight?
It's fantastic. I'm sitting next to Randy Shepard, who was a poster child in 1982, and there are kids here who are receiving services first thing on Monday morning, so it's quite a continuum, and it's a great reunion.
Thank you, Steve, for all that you do for kids here in Central Illinois with Easter Seals. Eugene?
All right, Yvonne. Listen, I got a drop on some really big news and some great numbers. I want to read off a few donations we've gotten already. First, by an anonymous person, they are donating $10,000. They are $10,000. But not only that, John from Washington, Illinois, John Bierce, gave $5,000. Mark Hunback gave $2,000. And how about this? We got the Guha family with $1,000 as well. And speaking of, here you are. You were telling Mr. Guha that you have a list of people that you still would like to call tonight so that they can give. I mean, those numbers, just to hear those numbers, that has to make you, and it makes the rest of us feel good. But what does that make you feel like? Who do you want to call still tonight?
Well, I actually have some people who already given. So I've got a guy called Harsh Coppola from Chicago. He's committed $1,000.
Oh, wow, really?
Drew Parker from Virginia, he's committed $500 already. So we have several people who have committed. So I want to say thank you to all of them as well.
Absolutely.
You know, but I'm trying to call a few other friends.
All right. Well, let's keep doing it. Keep up that great work with all the people who have been giving. Thank you so much. Let's get these phone calls reading. We're at 322-1078. And how about here, 322-1077? Those are big donations. Everybody keep on, but every little bit counts as well. We want to make sure that we are giving. Oh, I hear some phones ringing. We want to make sure that we're giving for Easterseals. I'll go ahead and toss it over.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say hi to John Bierce. He and I go back to almost the first telethon. And I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Wassel, who's in the audience tonight. Everybody knows him from Limestone High School. Good to see him as well. But right now, I've never felt more safe on a set ever, because I have the kids from Pekin, from Kuksuawan, and they are part of the martial arts studio. Now, the ambassador is Ethan Wolf, one of our Easterseals ambassadors, and we also have here is Brittany Jones, but I want to ask everybody their name very quickly.
Jenny.
Wrigley.
Aiden.
Braylon.
Kyle.
Logan. Phoenix. Jasmine.
Aiden.
David. Preston.
Elijah.
Very good. Now, I'll tell you what, guys, can you hang around till the show's over so you can walk me to my car? These guys really do know martial arts, but tell us a little bit about this program and how you decided to do this.
Kicks Through Kids is through our booster club, and we get the kids together and we try to teach them more than just kicking and punching. It's a way to help them realize that there are other things going on in the world and in our location, and we help give back to other kids.
Okay. I got to ask you this question, and pardon me for the pun. Did you guys get a kick out of this?
Yeah, we did. We certainly did.
Come on, folks, work with me here, huh? Work with me. Okay, very good. So, Ethan, tell us how much you raised.
We raised like $2,000.
Okay, well, can you show me the check there? There we go. It's $2,371.87. Guys and gals, thank you very, very much. Thank you on behalf of Easterseals, and we'll see you next year, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And now let's toss it to Lauren.
Bob, thank you. A Central Illinois girl is breaking new barriers thanks to the help she receives from Easterseals. As Manash Kumgari explains, every step she takes is in the direction.
Okay, give it a toss. Whoa, good one.
Meet Blessing Hickman, an elementary student whose mom says her smile is so contagious, she leaves everyone around her smiling.
You ready? Yeah. Here it comes. Whoa, stay up on those knees.
She's from Liberia, West Africa, and she has hydrocephalus, and had a club foot when she came home.
Her mother, Debbie Hickman, was unsure if her daughter would ever learn to walk.
And at first, she didn't even want to put any weight on that leg.
But then she learned of the services Easterseals offers in Central Illinois and thought she'd give it a try.
She went from hardly being able to stand on it to the walker.
But the progress didn't stop there.
Look at you. You're mostly doing that all by yourself. Yeah.
Blessing is now walking with crutches, and that's not the only milestone she's been able to reach thanks to the services at Easterseals.
Now she can walk up and down the bus steps, whereas before she couldn't even do that. So it's neat to see the different things that she's doing and the excitement that she gets.
The Hickmans are excited with how far Blessing has come, but the work isn't done yet.
Maybe someday she'll walk without anything. We don't know.
Debbie says she's beyond grateful to the staff at Easterseals for all that they have done.
I think Easterseals is a fantastic organization. Obviously, all the kids have some sort of difficulty or difference, but they're treated like every other kid. And knowing that she can come in here and be, normal like everybody else it's a phenomenal feeling.
In the Twin Cities, I'm Minosh Kungwari.
I'm joined by Blessing and the Hickman family. Deb, can you share a little bit of Blessing's story?
She's from Liberia, West Africa, and she came home. We brought her home October of 2016, and she has hydrocephalus, and when she first came home, she had a club foot, and so we had that surgically fixed, and yeah, she's just been making strides ever since.
Fantastic. Blessing, what's your favorite part of your sessions with your therapist, Becky, at Easterseals?
She worked with me, and then she worked with me with exercises, push-ups, sit-ups, and clearance drills, and also she worked with me she worked with me with the crutches.
You have a great time doing all that?
Yes.
It's a great time at Easterseals, isn't it?
Yes. And then play with Becky and do exercises? Yes. And then I said to Becky, after finish, can I go see Mommy? And she said yes.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations, Blessing, on all that you have worked to accomplish so far and hard to achieve. Keep up the great work. Thank you, guys. Now we're going to send it back over to you, Lauren.
Chris, thanks. I'm here with Limestone Community High School. First of all, can we get a round of applause from everyone for all of the work that they do for Easterseals? Let's get a round of applause. I have student body president Kate Sanders with me. Now, Kate, you look a little different because the other night I saw you on the news, you had pie in your face.
Yes, I did. The boys won this year, so my brother got to pie me in the face.
Oh my goodness. This has been a remarkable year for you guys because you reached a major milestone on behalf of the high school, your fundraising efforts. Tell us what number you hit this year.
So this year we hit $71,000, $111.01.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And for those of you who don't know, it helped set their goal of reaching $1 million over the 43 years that they've donated to Easterseals. How did that make you feel to hit it with your student body?
Oh, it was definitely a proud moment. The energy in the gym when we announced our total was absolutely incredible. Definitely a memory that I'll never forget.
And tell me also your favorite event, because I know you guys put on an entire weeks of events at the school.
So I think the favorite for everyone who goes to LCHS is definitely food fair. We cater a lot of food, and we have a lot of people sponsor us. So it's really exciting to get just like totally veg out during class. So it's great.
Well, thank you so much. And truly, one more round of applause for these guys. They reached $1 million this year. They've been a massive support system for Easterseals. All right, congratulations. All right, we're going to send it on over to Bob.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I hate to say it, but Mary Gramp and I go back a few years. 1977 was an important year for her because as a little girl, she started receiving services from Easterseals, and I got married that year. So, Mary, I did the math. I don't think we want to reveal how many years. Now, it says on my little card that she was an Easterseals ambassador. Scratch that, is an Easterseals ambassador. Nobody works any harder, even though she isn't using the services anymore. She works hard for all of these kids each and every year because she got services many, many years ago. And believe me, Mary knows how to use social media, and if you're a friend of her, you know how she raises money. So Mary, congratulations too. 25 years at Snyder Village. Let's give her going on her 26th year.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Now, Mary, tell us about how you raise money each and every year, and believe me, you keep us updated.
On the website and Facebook.
Okay, so you do this every year. Now, you've been giving us little updates, but would you tell everybody, let's turn that check around, show everybody how much did you raise this year?
$3,090.
Very good, Mary. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Mary Gramp, ladies and gentlemen, and one of our best ambassadors that we ever had. Thank you very much, Mary. Okay, now let's see. Let's go to Shelby.
All right, thanks so much, Bob. We appreciate it. We love this energy. You guys still having a good time in hour two as we begin to wrap up. Okay, now to add to some of this energy, we've got a very excited group over here. Angie and Allie, we appreciate you being here. Angie, talk to us about how you got involved with Easterseals.
Sure. So I had a close friend in high school that was in an accident and ended up receiving therapies. And so I learned about occupational speech and physical therapy and decided that's the career I wanted to go into. So I've been an occupational therapist at Easterseals for, well, almost 20 years now, actually. And I'm currently helping with program development and expanding some of our programs.
Oh my goodness, so over the course of 20 years or so, I'm sure you've been able to see a lot. Talk to us about kind of growing up with some of these kids.
Sure. So just this week, actually, I ran into 3 past kids that I used to serve as an occupational therapist, and they're either in high school or college now, and it's such a blessing to be a part of that and their successes. So it's neat to be able to see the kids, and then a lot of them are here today giving back to help other kids, and that's so much about what we do. And I'm just really proud of all the kids.
We love to see that domino effect. That's really what it's all about. Angie, thank you. Allie, now Allie was really excited over here, calling us over. Talk to us about what makes you so happy to be here.
I just believe that everybody should be treated equally and that everyone should be able to reach their goals. So I've been volunteering for a while now, and just like growing up near my mom has really helped. So I'm just really appreciative of what she does.
Oh, we love to see that. Now, Allie had a couple of shout outs of people that she wants to have her phone ring. That number is 322-1089. Who do you got?
Brother and all my friends, especially Ellie and Mia Corey.
We love it. Well, you heard her, folks. Make these phones ring, and Angie's number is 322-1088. So we want to see it happen. Eugene, on over to you.
I want to read some more pledges that we have right now. Thank you so much for being my teammate, Jennifer. All right, we got Donnie and Jackie. They are pledging $500. Let's go to this next one. How about Amy Bierce with $1,000 of a pledge? Let's go to another one. Eric and Danny Holman with $100. And one more for it. We got Kamal with $20. Thank you, everybody who is giving, And right now, the reason why your giving helps out is for people like Blake. Blake, you just had an unbelievable experience that just happened over, the holidays? Can you talk to people about that?
Yeah, Easterseals had sent me to the Rose Bowl parade to represent them on the 100th anniversary of Easterseals Float. It's a gigantic cake. We got to ride around California for 3 hours. It was just spectacular. I can't say anything more.
Now, you're an ambassador now, and you were telling me, how long have you been a part of the Easterseals family, and why? How has it benefited your life outside of going on great trips like to the Rose Bowl?
This is the first time they've ever sent me to do something like this, but I've been with Easterseals for 21 years. I have a brachial plexus injury that I received at birth, and they have been constant with getting me to doctors, constant therapy, I've had 11 surgeries now onto my arm, and they have given me my life, and I am eternally grateful. That's why I come out and do things like the Rose Bowl Parade and the Telethon.
All right, well, I told Blake there's only one problem. The next time he takes a trip to the Rose Bowl, what are you going to do, my man?
I'm taking you with me.
He's going to take me with him. All right, so here we go. And my friend Shelby over here, she thought I wasn't going to do this, but she said last year she saw me dancing while the cameras are off. And I said, well, Shelby, that's great. Why don't you dance with me? So, Shelby, can we at least? No? Oh, come on, Shelby. We're going to do this. Well, how about this? If somebody can call this number, 322-1098. 322-1098. That's Shelby's number. At some point, she's going to have to dance with me today. How about that? So 322-1098. She won't have a choice but to do that. Is that a good? Do we have a deal?
No.
Oh, we're going to work on that. I guess I can send it to Yvonne. I'll keep working on Shelby.
Somebody go grab my cell phone because I'm going to call that number because I want to see that dance. Thanks, Eugene. I'm here with John and Cara Frame, and Cara is one of the graduates of one of the Easterseals program. Tell me about the services you receive.
I do swim lessons, and sometimes in the summer I go to Easterseals for my shoes, and because I have 1 foot big and 1 foot small.
But why did you start going to Easterseals?
Because I had issues.
But now you speak beautifully. How was that for you?
Good.
Good. How was it for you, Dad?
Oh, it's great. Before we started with the Easterseals, Kara really couldn't communicate verbally, so she actually started inventing her own sign language to communicate with us. And we started sign language classes, but then we went to Easterseals, and we had a really great therapist, what?
Is Miss Terry.
Miss Terry.
Big shout out to Miss Terry.
Yeah, big shout out to Miss Terry. Woo! And she a great program here. It's wonderful. You know, it's just they do a lot of great work. You've seen some of the little boy and a lot of kids around that they do really great work at the Easterseals.
They do indeed. It's a beautiful thing, and your voice is a beautiful sound for us all to hear. Congratulations on finishing your speech therapy.
Thank you.
Coming down the row here, still got some phones that need to ring. 322-1108. Who do you want to hear from?
I just heard from my good friend John Gleason, and if anybody else from Morton Buildings wants a call, go ahead and give me a call. We appreciate all the donations and the pledges to the Easterseals Foundation.
Please do. Now, with all the folks on the Bradley Hilltop, you would think the provost line would be ringing. Who do you want to hear from tonight?
I would love to hear from the staff and the faculty at Bradley, and certainly any Bradley alumni.
All right, we hope you do too. 322-1107 to speak to Mr. Walter Zakai. Amy DeFreitas, your phone's off again. What's up with that?
I don't know. I've been trying them on my own phone, so we're making efforts here on my cell phone. So
get to it, get to it. You're smiling over here. Do you get another big donation?
Yeah, it's all hundreds and all. Not a big 3-digit, but it's all going at hundreds. That's good.
Did you just say 1,200 and all?
No, not yet. 600.
600. We'll take it. That's half. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Every single donation counts. I've got some in my hand here. $50 from Sarah Stumpy from Washington, Illinois. Thank you so much for that. Stephanie Donahue. $50. She's from Peoria, Illinois. Thank you very much for that. $25 comes to us from Bruce Foster. Every dollar counts. Thank you so very much. And now to the whole team.
All right, well, boy, we are just wrapping up a wonderful night of fundraising, the 45th annual Easterseals Telethon, and we are very excited about this evening's fundraising goal.
Well, for one thing, it's the 100th year, and don't say I have not been here for all of these. I've been here for about half of them, but
a lot of them.
But I haven't been. But it's a special year. Let's face it.
It is, and I know we have a lot of excited
Yes.
kids up here that have the numbers in front of them. Kids, do we want to do the big reveal?
Do we want to do
Everybody, how about let's get an applause? Come on.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Bring it
Here
up.
we go. Bring up the numbers.
Let's see how much we got.
Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable, guys.
3,139,463.
Come on in here, Yvonne.
Congratulations.
That is
Absolutely.
fantastic.
We love seeing that. That's fantastic.
It really is. Steve Thompson, come on in here. We got to talk to the big guy here.
Absolutely.
Steve, come on in here. 100 years, and you have been here quite a while yourself. Seriously, I mean, and you've seen a lot transpire at Easterseals, the growth and everything. So just reveal what you're thinking right now.
Well, I'm almost speechless, but in 100 years, we've grown from a very tiny once-a-week clinic in Peoria to 6 locations and 6,000 families, and now a record-breaking telethon in our 45th year. I'm speechless. It's overwhelming, and the generosity of the Central Illinois community continues to simply be just remarkable.
It is. But you know, thanks to social media, one thing I was thinking about, we have year-long events where people are raising money. They can always go to Easterseals for your website. Tell us the website.
Eastersealsci.com. Lots of information there. Lots of ways to give. Many volunteer opportunities. And our big message is for families who are looking for help and hope for their child. Easterseals is here and ready to serve and looking forward to helping every child reach their full potential. So thank you to WMBD. Thank you for a great night. It's been remarkable in every way.
It has been, but it's thanks to all of these people. Where's Eugene, by the way?
Where is Eugene? Eugene's back up there. He's
over here,
Eugene,
man.
come on.
I'm basking in all the glory. That's what I'm doing at this point. That's what I'm
He
doing.
wants a big grand entrance, I think, is what. Come on, Eugene, you're all part of this as well. We want to thank all the youngsters that were part of this event, but this is a record-breaking year.
It is, and Eugene, all of the MBD team, we're just so grateful for your partnership and your support. And I know you haven't been here for all 100 years.
I tried.
Or even 35, but
I tried. My horse didn't make it one year, so, you know. Okay, Eugene, I understand you have something to tell
Yeah,
us.
absolutely. And this is just phenomenal. Over $3 million. Are you kidding me? Man, thank you everybody else who supported, who has donated tonight in these last couple of hours, supporting Easterseals, a great organization for Central Illinois for 100 years. We absolutely say thank you. Can we say thank you, everybody?
Thank you.
And as we do that, let's take one final look at the masterpiece inspired by Easterseals kids, 100 years. Thank you, everybody.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, come on, we're going for a record, 12, 13, you did it! Yeah, buddy.
We're in this together, no one is alone. We're taking this on, we've always known. We have the passion, the purpose, the plan, making a difference wherever we can. For 100 years, we've had a mission. For 100 years, we still have a vision to give a gift, to change a life, to heal a heart, one child at a time. There's strength in numbers, it only takes one. Believe in the future where healing is done. We'll come together with one goal in mind. We will move mountains one step at a time. For 100 years, we've had a mission. For 100 years, we still have a vision to give a gift, to change a life, to heal a heart, one child at a time. Every person has the right to be heard, the right to take part. Raise up, reach high, the future's in sight. See yourself in it. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits.
I've been with Easterseals since I was 3 weeks old. I just turned 21. I had the same therapist for 17 years of my life, Angela DeLoss, through every single surgery, every single bit of home program. Taught me how to ride a bike. When I got my first car, they helped me drive stick shift. When I decided I wanted to play baseball, we found out a way to play baseball. There's so many milestones that they were like, okay, we're gonna do that. There wasn't a, no, that's not possible.
Every person has the right to be heard, the right take part. Raise up, reach high, the future's in sight. See yourself in it. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits. No boundaries, no limits.